What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Way of the Warrior. Starting off today a little bit differently, and we've been coaching a boot camp 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I do help out a friend by coaching this boot camp a couple of times a week. I work for them, and today was a gymnastics session that I actually designed, so it's kind of fun to get people doing some cartwheels and roly-polies and like some ring stuff. It was entertaining anyway. I just wanted to share that with you, although I couldn't film the actual thing. It's now 9 a.m. and because I've actually kind of trained this morning, I think it's time to go grab some food and maybe a coffee.
Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
So that is breakfast. This is an example of what I'd recommend to people who were training in the morning but still wanted to follow a carb backloading principle. You have a small amount of carbohydrates in the morning post training. So for me, I've got beetroot, I've got some leek, and I've also got this grapefruit here, as well as kombucha. So there's about 50 grams of carbohydrates, maybe only 30 or 40 net carbs, and then the rest fat and protein, just to start the day off. And then I will then carb backload later on tonight. I also have another training session that I have to do, but this is just an example of what I would recommend to those still trying to carb backload, but wanting to train in the morning. So as you saw with that breakfast, I had some kombucha. I usually have it in probably most of my videos, or at least mention it. And a lot of you have asked, how do you make kombucha? But first of all, I want to explain to you what kombucha is. That is what kombucha is. It is a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast, and you use it to ferment sweet tea. What this does give you is a beverage that you can drink, and this has probiotics in it. So as we all know, probiotics are good for our gut. It strengthens our immune system. It makes us healthier. And kombucha is one way to do this. The reason I prefer it over just taking a probiotic capsule is that that capsule is usually 4 to 8 strains of bacteria, and it's maybe 10 billion CFUs or whatever they're called. Kombucha will have 20, 30 different strains of bacteria that are always changing in ratios and the amount that you have. And one small glass is going to be 10 times the amount of bacteria that you get in a pill. It also literally costs nothing to make. So anyway, that is kombucha in an overview. Let's show you how to make it. Before we jump into it, I want to share with you this book, which is a book that I recommend. I'll put a link in the description down below, along with the recipe that I'm about to share. And that kind of tells you everything you need to know about kombucha. So this is what most of you will start out with. This is a culture in a little bit of its existing or old brew. This is the old brew there. I will show you what to do with that later. If you order it in the post, you might get it in a plastic packaging like this. I'm actually giving this to a friend, so you could also find a friend who has kombucha and get it off them. But that's essentially what you're going to start with. You're going to want 2 vessels, like you're seeing a glass, Kilner jars, and then you're going to want some muslin to put over the top. You're going to want some cane sugar, black tea bags, and that is it. So let's go on to the recipe.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So there's the recipe on how to make kombucha. As I said, full details in the description down below if you want a little bit more guidance. But that is basically the cycle that I try to repeat once every 7 days. So once a week I make that batch. It takes about 20 minutes. Obviously you have to leave it to cool down, but all in all, not much effort, and you also get a nice fizzy, sugary drink to drink that's going to be healthy for you every day, so it's quite nice. But as for now, I need to head off out. I've got to give that kombucha to a friend and then meet some other people for lunch, so let's go going. So back at home, fresh cut, needed to lose some weight, so just took it off the top. It's now 4 o'clock, I want to train 5:15, so I'm just going to make a quick pre-workout meal and then we can get some good training in.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't want to miss a beat.
Quick pre-workout snack of sardines, salad, and then some herbs and lemon juice and balsamic vinegar just to make it kind of palatable. I actually quite like this one, it works pretty well. It's not a bad way of eating sardines. And I got some carbohydrates from coconut water for that pre-training. This is an hour to 90 minutes before I'm going to be hitting the gym.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Workout done, let's get some food. So dinner is on. We got the chili from a recipe that I shared a few vlogs ago. I'll link in the description down below for the full recipe. But should be having that in about 20 minutes. Might grab some carbs quickly beforehand. There's the cheeky post-workout. Got some banana with some of this raw rainforest butter. It's like Brazil, cashew, macadamia, and then just a boiled egg I found in the fridge. Because we are going to eat like a full dinner in about 15-20 minutes. It is late, the glasses are out, but that was a really good workout. That was probably the first workout of this kind of program that I felt really strong. It's now week 3. The first week I did too much volume. The second week I decided to do kind of like a workup volume, and then this week was like mid-range. I just feel good. I got my first handstand push-up on the floor in probably a few months actually. I haven't been able to do it for a few months, so really pleased. Progress is going well. What will top this off is some nice ass chili, guacamole, Right, I can't wait for dinner.
Chucky Beat Production. Chucky Beat.
So there is dinner, chaps. It may look like a lot of food, and that's because it's in a small bowl, but there is probably a lot of food there. A bunch of calories, but I just actually added up the macros, and today's been pretty bang on in terms of what I'd aim for if I was on a heavy training day with a fair amount of activity. So I am pleased. This I cannot wait to eat, but I thought I'd just say goodbye. First of all, as you probably have seen, my room is pretty bad in terms of, if you can see all the way behind me, on my bed, and that is because I'm packing to go to university. I go back to university in a couple of days time, so this is probably the last video in this house for a while. Thank you for watching, guys. As always, if you want to join the conversation in the comment section down below, please leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinions on everything. If you just enjoyed watching this video, then hit that thumbs up button. If you want to share this video with a friend, then I would really appreciate that. And I will see you in Loughborough. Have a strong week, and peace.